Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is my first ever video about budgeting, saving money, cash envelope stuffing, whatever. And I think I mentioned this in my welcome back to my channel video. But basically what I would like to do is rebrand my channel a bit and also get into budgeting a little bit more, because I'm really good at saving. I always make sure I have enough money to cover all of my bills, and I always make a plan of what to pay off first, because I do before I spend any money on myself. So probably it's going to be a little bit disappointing because I don't budget a lot of money for myself. I do go on occasional splurging a little bit, but I do save up for that. And so some cash envelopes with, oops, they're in the wrong order, whatever, with what I had in my apartment. And these are a little bit too thick. It's kind of hard to open them, but the nice thing is they are really pretty, and they have the print inside as well. But I bought some papers now, and I'm going to go in that a little bit later when I show you my setup. It's not a perfect setup yet, and this is my first month budgeting, so I probably do have some mistakes or errors in there. But as long as I pay everything on time and I do budget enough for myself and for the bills and everything, what does it matter? So welcome to this journey. I'm new to this as well. Not sure if I can teach anyone anything so far, besides my regular of just don't get into debt. And by the way, I don't use any credit cards. I only use debit cards. So whenever I pay something, it automatically goes out of my checking account. So whatever I buy, I do pay it directly. So this was just a little introduction. I'm going to go into detail now, and I'm going to have a cash envelope stuffing for the first time ever at the end of the video. I already went to the bank and grabbed a little bit of cash. Thing is, I can only do it in euro, and we use euro in my country. I do live in Europe, in case you can't tell. And I do live in one of the countries that use euro, by the way. Obviously, living in Europe does not automatically mean you use euro. But I live in one of those countries, and the bad thing about this, or the sad part, is our lowest note is €5, which equals I think $6. So I would love to have $1 bills or €1 bills, but we don't have that. So now let's get into the main part of this video. So hey guys, and welcome back. This is my little setup. So as you can see, I already bought a few stickers to start getting organized and to start my budgeting and planning, or not planning, but my money planning journey, I guess you could say. So this sticker book I have right here. I have the planner that I think I'm going to use, at least for now, until I come up with something better. Then I have this little box where I keep all of my cash envelopes for now. I wanted to store them in, oh, let me show you. I wanted to store them in my Filofax. I have a few Filofax, and this was my first one ever. So I thought this was a nice way to start my journey. But as you can see, I have two in here, and I already told you I went through a little bit of a hassle with finding the right envelope system. And this paper is perfect. This one is too thin, and the other ones that I'm using right now are too thick. So it was really hard to laminate those. And of course, it wouldn't be a video of me without a cat inside. Although, you know, you can't see the cat, but yeah, here she is. So this one would be perfectly, or would fit perfect. So I would love to store them on my Filofax, but as of right now I can't, because I also had a problem with the hole puncher that I got, and I couldn't get it right. So now I store them in here, and I'm going to switch to the Filofax in the near future, I think. If I'm still going to do this in a few weeks or months. You never know. So for now they're in here. And then what else do I have? I just have my wallet here, which I still have the money left over from last month. And I do have a lot of piggy banks. Actually, I have a whole cupboard full of them, but for this journey I have different methods. So for now I'm just going to use this used up Nutella glass that I cleaned, and so this is where my coins are going to go in. And And so my journey as of right now, or my plan as of right now, is I only get paid once a month, and I only work part-time because I'm a full-time student, so my paycheck isn't even that big. But I also have a little bit of cash flow from different other sources, so that varies every month. And I do have that money in cash, although not always, but I do withdraw it from my account, so I have it in cash. So at the end of the month, or at the beginning for the video, I'm going to stuff my envelopes with the money that I have in cash, and then everything that's on my account, or my checkings account, is going to be used for my bills, for saving, or for gifts or something I need to buy. At least that's a plan for now, and I don't want to restrict myself to only using these envelopes, because I think that's a terrible plan. So if I have money for a gift in here and I want to buy it online, I'm just going to deposit the money from here directly into my account, or I'm not even going to withdraw it. So let's get started for this month. So put the sticker book to the side. I'm going to grab a pen, and we're going to, oh, another thing, for now I also have a third source of income, and it's a really small one. So for now, whenever I get money on my PayPal account, I'm just going to withdraw it and send it directly to one of my savings accounts. And then there are a lot of these charts online. I printed like 5 or 6, and each of them equals $1,000, or I'm just going to use it for 1,000 euro, which would be more in dollar. And I'm just going to color in one of those little fields. If I have like 12 euro in my PayPal account, I'm just going to put it directly into my savings account and color the 12. So I just started yesterday, no, 2 days ago, and this is how much I was able to save from that already. But I think I need to make a separate video on all of my saving methods. For now, let's just focus on my budget for August. Can't believe it's August already. My birthday is in August. So let's grab a sticker for August. There we go. Okay, I'm probably going to mess this up. I've never planned with stickers. So let's just put it a little bit higher so we have enough space. No, let's put it here. I'm sorry for the weird noises, but my cat is cleaning herself right next to me. Oh gosh, I knew I'm going to mess this up. Let's start here. Okay, so there we go. We have August of 2019, and the pay, or not the paycheck, it's a little bit higher now. Usually I want to get around 100 or maximum 200 euro at the end of the month, but for now, paycheck 1. God, I can't write. I'm used to doing this in my own language, so doing it in English is a little bit difficult for me, so please bear with me. So paycheck 1 is 815 euro, which is a lot more than it's supposed to be. So then we have the bills for this month. Bills. I probably should use more stickers. I'm not really used to stickers, but I also don't think putting a heart sticker next to bills is a good thing to do. So what I have is kind of miscellaneous. I usually don't have to pay anything for my education or for going to university, but twice a year I have to pay for my student card, but they raised that from 130 to 260 euro, but that means I can take the train and the buses all over my federal state, so it's not even bad. So that's 260 euro. That's for university. Then I have €15 for Spotify. I don't have to pay Netflix because my partner is covering Netflix, and I also don't have to pay rent, but it's a whole nother story because I was financially smart back in the day. So then I have an auto account for my savings that just gets €20 automatically every month. Then I have €20 for my gym membership. I have €30 for telecom or T-Mobile, but it's called telecom here, for my data plan. Then I have €95 for my health insurance. And then note that I need to put it somewhere else. Then I have a little bill for €32 for miscellaneous things that I already bought, but I want to bring them into my budget. And then I also have €218 again for university, but this time university I had to buy a few books and some stuff just for university, so that's a one-time expense as well. So I had that, and then I have 2 birthdays coming up. I need to buy my mama's or my mother's birthday present this month. Her birthday is coming up in November, but I need to pay that, so that's going to go on here as well. That's €160 for my mama. And then my boyfriend's birthday is coming up this month on the 11th, so in 10 days. And I need to budget €250 for that. So what am I going to call that? Just birthday. I don't want to give out my boyfriend's name. So this is a little bit high, but I'm buying him something together with my parents and my brother, and I think my grandmas are going to give some money for that too. So if you keep that in mind, it's not even a lot. So those are all of my bills. So let's make a little checking point. Whenever we paid something, I'm just going to cross or check this box. And so Spotify is paid automatically. The savings are drawn out of my account automatically as well. Gym memberships automatic, and my data plan is automatic as well. So I don't have to pay those, but I need to keep them in my budget. So that's... Hey Daisy. Oh, thanks for blocking the view, Daisy. Okay. So oh my god. I have a lot of fun with my cats. Whenever I turn on the camera, they just want to be a part of it. So let's check. Oh, I need my phone. And for that. Hey. Okay, so I'm going to use my phone for that. So we have 15, we have 20, we have 20, we have 30. So 85. 85. They're going to be withdrawn automatically. So as I said, usually I would just get all this money in cash or withdraw it from my bank. This time I didn't, because it was such a huge paycheck, if you want to call it the paycheck. So I kept it in my account and just withdraw a little bit of money for my cash envelopes. So from the 815 that I have, we need to keep 85 in my account because they are going to be withdrawn. Because they are going to be automatically paid. Then I'm going to pay my health insurance on the second paycheck. The miscellaneous I already paid, so that goes out of my account too. This one's paid. So the 218 for university is already paid as well. So we have 480 left. For my cash envelopes, I do want 200. So we're left with 280. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use all the money left for my boyfriend's birthday. So we only have 30 left, and these 30 I'm either going to just keep in my account or I'm directly going to do my checkings account. So what we have left for now is my mother's birthday. I'm going to cover that with my second paycheck, and health insurance, and then the university fee kinda. But I'm going to cover all of that with my second paycheck. So that's it for this month, and my cat is back. Well, she never technically left, but we weren't able to see her. So then let's just use. And what I should have done first, I'm sorry, this video is all over the place. 260 plus 85 automatic, plus 95 plus 42 plus 218 plus 160 plus 2050 for a birthday, and the second cat joined as well. Now it's going to be a little bit crowded here. I'm sorry. This is what I need to pay in bills for this month. Euro. And now let's get into the cash envelopes. Plus 200 euro for the cash envelopes. I'm just hoping I'm not making any spelling mistakes here. So we have for my cash envelopes, where are they? Right here. Let's get them all out. So for personal, I have just my wallet. I don't have a cash envelope. So let's put cash envelopes. So for personal, I just use my wallet. By the way, okay, so not really a cute drawing, but let's make this a little bit more personal. So we have personal, then we have impulse, then we have household, then we have the cats, then we have savings will be the last one, then we have fun, we have gifts, and we have savings. And also cash envelopes for my paycheck number 1. So let's put a 1 right here. Although I'm going to put a little bit of money at from my second paycheck, but usually, as I said, I don't plan on doing, but since this month is a little bit different, I think I'm going to do it. So I went to the bank and took out 200 euro. So let's set this up. The fives. Oh, we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 100, 120, 40, 60, 80, 200. So this is the money that we're having. And we're going to put 30 euro for the cats, because that's what I'm spending on the cats each month. My boyfriend spends money on the cats as well. Then for household, I pay 100 euro. And then I have impulse 5 euro, impulse is if I want to grab a coffee or something somewhere, and I usually, oh sorry, you can't even see anything, and I usually don't do that, so that only gets €5. Then I put 25 into my personal, or into my wallet, and then fun gets €10, and gifts isn't getting anything from this paycheck because I'm funding them from my bank account already. And then the remaining €30 go into my savings account. So gifts isn't getting anything, as I said, so that's going straight back into the box. Personal comes last, so we have savings. Savings gets 30. So 30 go in here, and savings also gets my leftover cash from last month at my wallet, and that's €30 as well. That goes into here. And now the fun part, I'm going to use this glass, as I said. Oh, there's a cat here. And going to use all of my coins that I have in here, and just going to grab them and put them into this jar. So there we go, no coins left. And this is my savings from last month in coins. So we have fun, and fun gets 10. Then we have the cats, and the cats get 30 for the whole month, so that's already completely funded. Then we have household, and household gets 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, and 100, so that's completely funded too. These two will be the same every month, so maybe I need to come up with something better in my sheet. So that's funded too. Impulse gets €5, and then personal is 25, and we have 25 left, so I didn't make any mistakes. So those go back into my wallet. So, and that's it for the first paycheck of August. I funded the household and the cats envelopes, so I don't need to worry about that on my second paycheck. I put a little bit into savings. I have a little bit to spend on myself. I covered the automatic bills, which are due in, I think, 1 week. So it doesn't matter. I just want to have enough money in my account, so I don't need to worry about those. Then I already spent money for university, which was important, and then the university fee is going to be paid with my second paycheck. And my mom's birthday present is going to be covered with my second paycheck as well, and health insurance. So that's it for today's video. And I do need to get better with my handwriting, but yeah, I hope you still like this video, and let's see how much I can save on this chart until the next video. So in 2 weeks I'm going to get my actual paycheck from my job, and that's going to be a little bit higher. As I said, that's it for today's video. I hope you like this video. I hope you like these videos in general, and if you have any suggestions or questions, just leave them down below. I'm happy for any feedback, because I'm new to this and I need to figure out a way that's not only working for me, but it's also helping you guys. And I'm not sure if my system, the way I write it down as of now, is really helping. So just leave a comment down below and tell me what you think. And yeah, that's it for today's video. I hope to see you next time. Bye.